time is now. The moment is here. This is the
Rain!
XP, what is with you and trains? You completely spoiled my moment. It was going to be great, and you've absolutely ruined it. You know what, XP? I've just about had it up to here with everything lately. How could you ruin such a great
Hello and welcome back to another episode here at the CDNN.
It's going to be another jam-packed month of fun and games, as several groups of people have been busy this month.
That's right, guys. First up on the roster this month, those rails keep on rolling and the big wheels keep on turning. It's time to find out what the SRN has been up to.
Whoa, it's been a while, Cyberdogs. We may have not brought you a CDNN update in the last few months, but it doesn't mean things aren't happening on the SRN. In fact, we have been making huge progress recently, and we can't wait to show you what everybody has been up to.
First, let's briefly mention that the station building competition wrapped up last month. If you want more details as to how that went, last month's CDNN episode had a whole 30-minute segment covering the award ceremony and the results.
Ever since the competition, we have had lots of stations needing to be connected to the rest of the network. That is why since last month, we have been hosting weekly line building sessions. These are hosted every week on Sunday at 7 p.m. GMT. Each week, we will focus on building up a different section of line and it will feature different line manager hosts. So if you want to lend a hand, feel free to help next time.
The build sessions have already produced great results. On the Shelty North line, rails are in place all the way from Mangrove Gardens through to Moonlight. Expect all 4 of the stations in between to open soon. Progress has also been made in the northwest, with build sessions linking up the new Valley Junction station with Mangrove Gardens and further on to Resttown, Archipelago, and Candidal Space.
On Retriever, the South Line has been built towards South 5, with subsequent stations now all being built and ready to be connected too. Several branch lines have also been built courtesy of Kirkid, with additional lines including Ivy Monstera's Montbretia branch line. In the southwest, Firethrone has completed the construction of Smoky Cove Station, while Valeritas has extended a branch line north of Time Warp towards his base, with intermediate stations at Whirl and Flagship.
In Shelty's south, Aurum has been working on a branch line linking Forge Station to Canine Kingdom South. XPModder has also connected his own line to Canine Kingdom South, which was completed in a build session and extends down to his Iceboat racetrack. Progress has also been made with the line from Shelty East Station up to Master Rabbit's Abertrophy, with eventual connections leading to Beethaven.
As more stations get linked up, the SRN is really starting to come together. Expect many station openings in the near future. Until then, this is the SRN team signing off. Choo choo!
The community involvement in the SRN has been great to see.
Yes, the SRN is awesome, amazing, brilliant, gorgeous, stunning, marvelous, outstanding.
And the community is awesome too, right?
Yeah, right. The community. No, in all seriousness, we couldn't do it without them.
Speaking of the community, Bucherwurm has been out on the town again, wandering the streets of Dogcraft, interviewing cyberdogs.
We've been finding out so much about all our friends on the server. I wonder when Booker asked them about the name of their first pet or the street they grew up on. Mother's maiden names would be such an interesting new information too, right guys?
I think we should just stick to Minecraft this time, Nars.
Fine.
Hi everyone! This is the last material from the interviews we did all the way back in March. If you're enjoying these, let us know and we might do another round in the future. The questions for this month are Minecraft related. First up, what is your favorite thing to do in Minecraft?
I like to procrastinate.
I like to do a little bit of everything, but mostly I'm a builder.
I like building rail stations. I think that one's an obvious one, but also just having silly fun with friends online. That's the main thing that attracts me to the game still up to this day.
Favorite thing would be challenging myself. The entire joining of this server happened because I wanted to challenge myself to be a good builder, to build something nice, and I want to try basically everything in Minecraft. So Redstone, here I come.
Honestly, all of it. I love everything. It's so much fun, except Redstone. Like, it will forever be the death of me. I can't think of Redstone ever.
Redstone. I love doing Redstone.
Redstone. Yes, it's when I do the games, they have like mini Redstone games, and I have like dreams about the Redstone and how to make it work.
My favorite thing is to build, and I also like to design redstone machines.
I'm both a builder and a redstone, I would say, but like currently I've been enjoying just building all time, every time, not spending much on the redstone.
I really like building. I do a bit of redstone, but exploring is probably my favorite. I like just finding things around the server.
Now, my favorite thing to do is to go out exploring, find very interesting terrain that kind of tells a story, and then build a build that fills into that, like an interesting cave system, or maybe like a little oasis in the middle of a mesa, stuff like that.
I'd say I'm mostly a builder by this point, but there is a part of me that yearns for the wilds beyond.
Definitely build. I'm just, as you can see, I'm a bit of a builder, but I also big on terraforming.
Terraform.
Love terraforming.
Where do you find inspiration for your builds?
In all honesty, I just like wing it 99% of the time. And, you know, when I don't, I actually don't like the builds. So just guessing is how I get my inspiration.
I don't really know where the inspiration comes. I just build, and then one thing leads to another, and suddenly I have large dragon skeleton, and suddenly I have inn with colorful horses.
Some of them, you know, sometimes it's like you'll like search on a website, Pinterest, or like Planet Minecraft to try and find some of the builds.
I'm a big scroller on Pinterest to find inspiration for builds.
Sometimes it's that. A lot of the time, I'm just looking for like IRL buildings, and I'll base my stuff off of that.
I take a lot of inspiration from real-life buildings as well.
Mostly real life. I've been to a lot of places, a lot of small places in the past few years, and like whatever I see, I take pictures of it. Half of the pictures in my camera roll are just like real life buildings.
I get a lot of inspiration from like real life landscape and buildings. I have like 10 to 15 Google tabs open with pictures whenever I'm building, and I just kind of take the base ideas or colors and kind of free form from there.
I like to recreate buildings from the real world or from pop culture.
It's a mix of the media, like books and TV shows and movies that I consume, as well as in real life. I just recently completed an SRN station that was based upon like an ancient structure, and it was fun researching it and using it to sort of get proportions and things.
I often do a bit of a mini academic dive, going to what publicly available sources there are to look into the societal dynamics and break down why a given place is why it is.
There's a lot of inspirations. Like, you know, I take inspiration sometimes not coming off the dog house arena, so I look at what other people have done, and I'm like, oh, I think I can like take this block palette and like try and make this like shape or something like that. So I just look around, and if I see something that looks interesting, I put my own spin on it and make it.
Whatever anybody else on this server is building inspires me some kind of way to try and do something with it in a station or in my personal base build.
I find inspiration from all the players on Dogcraft. Everywhere that I go on the server and everywhere that I look, it is just beautiful build after beautiful build. So I guess my fellow players.
On the server itself, Hermitcraft, and I'll also fly around the sandbox server and get a lot of inspiration from that, as well as just general Google.
I like to bounce ideas with other people as my inspiration for my builds.
Like it's all YouTube. Like most of this castle is like YouTube, but I modify it for myself, I guess.
If you could add anything to the game, what would you add?
An in-depth cooking system. I've played modded Minecraft and some of the cooking options they have there.
You wouldn't even have to add different foods than we already have. I would like recipes that use the foods that we have in-game, like milk, for example. It's kind of useless. But if we could make ice cream or cream soups or something, that would be really good.
Just making a sandwich, like Minecraft has bread and meat, but you can't put them together.
If I could add a mechanic to the way things work in the game, I would let you hang things under leaves, because I wanna hang lanterns and I wanna hang azalea, what are they called, the big pink flowers, and I wanna hang like roots or stuff off of leaves. And it annoys me that you can't.
More blue blocks. I am a very telltale sign that I have built something is that I use dark prismarine and warped planks in almost every build that I can if I am building out of blue. And I would love some more blue blocks because I think there's a lack of them in the game.
Stackable carpets. Give me wool slabs. I want to create my wool carpet stack.
Every block needs a slab, and we need some vertical slabs, please.
I know a lot of people say vertical slabs, or bigger inventory space, and all of that is great. But honestly, I'd love a useless, what a lot of people would consider useless, which is just ambient mobs that don't do a lot, but they're just there to make the world feel more lived in, like birds and butterflies and stuff like that. They don't have to drop anything; they just look nice and pretty.
I really like the trial chamber stuff, so I would add more sort of questing in the game, because that's what I lack. So I search for it. I want that when I do my mini games and my little adventure maps, it would be helpful to have something already.
I don't know, maybe go a little more into depth on the enchanting system.
I would add enchanted boats, like they could go on lava.
I think that there's a lot of potential there that that's being missed.
So I'll skip the obvious choices like colored lights and option to change colors of side blocks or wallpapers or anything like. I really need cages and carriers for animals, because transporting rabbits took me 1 month and many dead rabbits, and I don't want to do it ever again.
More train stuff or transportation stuff. The possibly future update talks about riding gas, so flying around.
This may be a little bit controversial, but I want to add cars to the game, or at least some kind of vehicles. Or at least like a horse and buggy, like if you could have a buggy that a horse pulls.
Planes, trains, stuff like that. Actually, just integrate Create into the server and the Minecraft game in general, and then I'm happy.
If you could live in a Minecraft biome in real life, which one would it be?
The mountain biomes. They look so amazing in Minecraft. I want to do in real life. They look so good.
I don't remember the exact name, but it's the snowy taiga biome that has mountains.
I mean, I love the fantasy of living on top of a mountain, but oxygen and cold and accessibility of food, those are issues.
Probably the taiga, just because it's the closest to the actual biome I live in, and I really like the place where I live currently.
Probably either a snowy taiga or a dark oak forest. I love dark oak forests. I've had 3 bases in them. They're so pretty.
That's a really good question. Probably a flower forest, because flowers are really nice. I like doing gardening. And I think this is the best biome because you have all the bees and just nice vibes.
Oh, that's a hard one. I really love the flower forest biome, but then again, the dark oak is so pretty. It's hard for me to decide. I'm not sure. Probably a few.
Okay, call me crazy, but a warped forest.
The warped forest.
They're so pretty. Dangerous, but so pretty.
I mean, the environment, just the atmosphere and the color is so pretty with the particles, and the Endermen are horrible, but besides that, it's pretty good.
For those who know me and have seen the top part of my base, probably not a hard thing to guess. It would be a cherry grove. I just like the pink.
So if biome but real life, definitely either cherry grove or snowy taiga. If it were that I'm living in Minecraft, no way, because I'm dying in both of them. I want Mushroom Island.
I'm gonna be boring there. I think I prefer the plains biome, because that's kind of the least extremist of biomes there is. If the sun's up, it's nice. If it's raining, it's like home. So I prefer the plains biome.
Or surely I would live in the wind-swept savannah, darling. Then I can speak with a real southern drawl like I got molasses on the tip of my tongue.
Jungle is just like a built little tree houses and little bridges everywhere, and just have your friends in another house, and you have your little farms in another thing, and then you have and then you can make it decorated, and you can just watch the sunset at the end of the day, just go upstairs or something. Great.
That is all the questions for today. Is there anything else that you want to say on the CDNN?
Well, I have a lot to say. I have so many projects I want to just throw out there into the world, and everybody play my Temple Heist game, and everybody go to all the museums that I make all the time. It'll be so great, and
I think I just want to say thank you. It's been a privilege to be a part of this community for so many years. Thank you to Warhorse, Pigeon, Fangs, Mindfox for taking me in, and to the community at large for accepting my sometimes madcap ideas. It's been a delight.
Of course there is. Hi, Mom. I'm on TV.
Also, there shouldn't be a mall. Towns should have shops. Down with the mall, up with town community shops.
Remember, unicorns are friends, not food. This is Summerflower1234, the leader of Society of Unicorns and Pegasus. Back to you.
Oh, wow, colorful banners. You know what that means?
It's June, so it's time to celebrate Pride Month.
Rainbows!
That's right, guys. And Bee has been creating Dogcraft's very own Pride event, and everyone is invited. You can get your own banners, cookies, and flowers.
Let's go see what's going on over there.
Welcome to Pride Gardens, a place to celebrate and take pride in your identity. A place to remind you that you're never alone. Why does Pride matter? To celebrate Pride is to create a space where people can feel safe to be themselves. To show people that no matter what, you are not alone. There are many others who are similar to you. You are valid and worthy of love. And you are always welcome. LGBTQIA+/queer people still face discrimination and fear every day all over the world. And for some, the only place they can truly be themselves is online, in communities like Dogcraft. For many, Pride is a time to celebrate their friendships and chosen families, the people who shape them into the happiest version of themselves. Pride is about remembering the fight it took to get to today and the fight it will take to get to tomorrow. Remembering the people who fought for us and those who fight still to allow us the right of existence. In this garden, we are celebrating you.
Hey, have you guys noticed the sudden increase in giant vegetables on the server recently? There's a giant beetroot planted in Red Spawn Town.
Well, now that you mention it, I did see a giant beetroot on Chelsea too, and then a giant potato, and then it turned into a beetroot again.
There's even some in Tattington, a big old floating beet outside of the meeting room window, and carrots on the palace grounds.
Well, as it turns out, we happen to know exactly where these vegetables have come from. We have a new food-based faction in town.
That's right, the Beetroot Army. I hear their ranks are growing rather quickly, and may even include one of our own.
Is that a new skin, Monty?
To find out what this new group is all about, and to hear about their intense rivalry with the Tatties, we sent an intrepid reporter to go tour our their main HQ over at Beethaven.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to Beethaven, the home of the Beetroot Army. Right now, we are standing inside of the headquarters. This is the atrium. And heading up this way is our offices. So the officers in the Beetroot Army each get an office inside the headquarters up on the second floor.
Oh.
This wing is, this is my office. And then one of our founding members, Frau Picorni, was her office.
She's retired now, hence the signs.
And this is viBEEng's office.
Can we go in there?
We can go in there if you want to have a look. Just don't go down the honey vader yet. That's a surprise tool for later.
Okay. Can I peek?
You can peek.
I don't see anything.
This is my office as the chief agronomist. Is that how you pronounce it? That's how I think you pronounce it. I'm very good at my role. I'm just a researcher basically, so I've got my little researchy office set up.
Right.
Test subject and all.
Ooh, test subject. Here, do you like beets?
They're kind of indifferent.
Yeah, they don't really seem to want to eat them. So, I guess my question for you two is why beets?
Excellent question. You see, beets are not only very nutritious, high in antioxidants, excellent for your heart, but they are the color of passion. Beets are red, and red is very passionate color. But originally, the Beetroot Army was formed off of a picture that I posted in Picks to Show in the Dogcraft Nation Picks to Show channel, and it was a picture of beetroot soup. And at that point, Frau Picorni had messaged me and said hashtag Team Beetroot, and immediately there was like a schism between the people that loved beets and the people that hated them. And we were on the side of the people that loved beets, and so B was working on a map art for the Great Beet Divide, which is downstairs and all throughout the headquarters. Is beetroot eaters and beetroot haters, and everyone can indicate whether they are a beetroot eater or hater.
Oh yes, I have one of these in my base. It looks like that.
You are indifferent. So
Bird and I are going to be good friends.
So from there, we went from Team Beetroot, and we kind of threw around some names and there was already a Beetroot Society, and we just kind of fell into the Beetroot Army. That was something that I came up with, and then we just kind of liked it, and then it stuck.
And now we have uniforms.
Right. Yes. I love your uniforms. Very nice. So there was already a Beetroot Society on the server when you formed the Beetroot Army?
So there was a Beetroot Society in a previous SIR.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Which was Strawberry Ham and Calicoli.
That was part of the Food Wars, right?
Yeah, if you were around for the Food Wars, I think it was Sir 5?
Yeah, Sir 5.
Yeah.
We've heard some rumors. We're both new as of Sir 6, but we've heard some rumors that the Beetroot Society was a little intense during the
Yes.
food wars, and that's why we wanted to make sure
Sure.
there's a separation of we're not the Beetroot Society or the Beetroot Army. We're a collective who are we're a little bit different.
Cool.
Yeah, we're a non-exclusive group, so we have members that are members also of Taddington and other groups on the server. We're just a group of people that have a couple of coexisting areas that just get together and have fun and enjoy building. Yeah.
This is our meeting room.
This is the conference room, yeah, where we hand out awards and we do like award presentations, like ranks, roles, appreciation, stuff like that.
Nice. Who are the members in the Beetroot Army?
So currently there is myself. I'm the general of the Beetroot Army. And then there is viBEEng, who's the chief agronomist. I am Orem, is the commander of special operations area and also the historian. There's MASH 456, who's the commander of the Crimson Fields area. And then there is Cosmic Moonlight, Stenel Luck, Coral's Redemption, Cosmic 06, and...
You forgetting anyone?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Maybe a certain giant
Monty?
Montenator? Somewhat America.
Oh yeah, and the Discord headline Montenator. Yeah, that's right.
Nice. Yeah, I think I was helping Mash plant beets one day.
Yeah, if you look at the map over here, you can actually see the beet field.
Yep, I think that's what I was helping them plant.
It kind of looks like
Kind of like
Africa
Texas.
and Asia.
Yeah, I think I was helping them plant this brown area. I don't think it's brown anymore.
No, I don't think this map is being updated since.
It's all beets now.
Yeah. So that would be the area that I was helping to plant, because it was back in January.
I believe this is
Although
a
I was-
pre-potato map.
Yes, I was teasing Mash because I thought it was interesting that he joined your group, given that his name is Mash. Like, we never eat mashed beets, but we eat mashed potatoes, so I was surprised that they didn't join Taddington. Mashed potatoes.
That's a good point. But we're glad to have them.
Now, do you have any lore that goes with your base? Like anything special, like any special stories or anything like that?
We do, actually. Orem has put together a book of lore for our base. On the way, on your right, you will notice that there is an entrance to Gigacorp Labs, as well as emergency nap facilities made by Bee. And here's the beet, and then next door is Taddy's for our kind of cousin organization,
We seem to
Taddy's.
find that there were frequently taddies hanging out around the area, and so we wanted to make sure that they felt seen.
And
also,
in
we do
case-
have a bathroom.
There's a bathroom
Oh,
in here.
excellent. Oh, nice. That's cyberdogs love their bathrooms and their toilets.
Mm-hmm.
So with the Taddington, is this like kind of like an embassy bedroom for them, or?
At the moment, you could say that. We do have a space for them to build an embassy here in the actual compound, but currently that space does remain empty, as there have been some tensions, shall we say, with the
tensions.
with the
That's my
group.
next question was about your friendship with Taddington, but I'm guessing you are friends no longer?
Well, call it frenemies, maybe.
I wouldn't say that we weren't friends. I would say that our friendship was a little strained. But I feel like we still try to remain professional and cordial when we're at official stuff. But from time to time, you might see Awesome Tom and myself partake in some
Combat.
prank or combat or
Shenanigans?
yes.
It's a good word.
Shenanigans.
I love this word for this server. I really do. Well, you'll have to tell me about some. Can you actually? I should ask first. Can you tell me about the shenanigans, or is it sort of confidential and top secret?
There's some that can be discussed.
We can talk about some of it. So the shenanigans actually kind of started when the Tatties kind of showed up and started flipping our little maps and stuff around here.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were doing some stuff like that. Don't let Tom tell you that I started it, because I'm gonna tell you I didn't. So they're flipping our maps around, and they planted some potatoes in place of some beets. So I went to the Tatty headquarters and I put a modest size vertical beet above Tatty HQ. And right outside of their conference room, actually, if you sit in Persky Puff's seat on the council and you look right at Tom, right behind Tom, there's a beet there. Well, they didn't like that, and so the tactical strategist of Taddington covered our entire headquarters in a huge baked potato.
Baked potato is delicious.
It is, but not when it's covering the top of your whole base building. It becomes a little
out in the sun.
overdone.
It got dry, and it was not delectable. It was just dry and sunburnt, and it was.
Was it edible? Like, did you have to eat the potato off of your base, or did you just
Thankfully,
take shovels and just get rid of it?
Our first group build session that was hosted actually involved us taking the potato down.
We have, first off, let's just get real here. We have some issues with Taddington.
Yep.
Yes, we do.
And, you know, I really wish it wasn't that way, but since it is, we have to get rid of it.
I think that's a brilliant idea. I think it's time to show Tom who's boss, and it's not Tatties.
Yes.
For legal reasons, don't tell him I said that.
I won't. This definitely is not being recorded for posterity.
Yeah.
So, we have a huge eyesore that we need to get rid of, and I think it's time.
Is that the massive
Tatty? Yeah, that eyesore, I hit that, yeah.
We gotta take down the Tatty.
It's time to go.
That's a good idea.
It's time to go.
Alright. Now, let's take this Tatty down. We had the officers. This was all the officers and commanders of the army tearing down.
As it should be. As it should be.
It was sandy, Summer. It was a sandy potato.
Gross.
You know, we may have responded in turn with a prank of our own, which, well, you get to see that when the footage is released.
Oh.
I'm not saying that.
We have to
that the,
declassify some of the events, and for the CDNN to be able to cover the story live.
Wow, I can't wait for that stuff to get declassified. Who knew that this type of top secret, exciting stuff was happening on the server?
We might have improved their dome
Well, that'll be, I mean, everyone loves improvements.
with a beat.
Oh. How is
And-
Tom going to react to that?
He might have been mad about it.
He might have been mad. So we're not going to talk about anything else that is out here or above or around the area.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that.
Oh my
don't worry.
god.
Don't worry about any of that.
Right. What else do you have around here?
So we come down this way. This is some horse stables. And we come down here. We have some other animals and fluffy furry friends and creatures. And one of the newer additions to this area is the market. So this is our market. We are very proud of our market. This is where we have our little shops and things.
Yeah. No, this is really great.
To your left is the residential area. And then one of our builds being done today in the market is our library. The BRA library is going to encompass any or all of the player-written books that are willing to be shared will go in here for everyone or anyone to enjoy.
Oh, very nice.
And this is a MASH 456 build and idea.
Oh, I love the windows. They're so big and grand, you know? Like, you need to have that in the library.
Absolutely, and he designed this himself, and we're very, very impressed with the progress he has made in building. It's been absolutely delightful to watch.
Yep, this just popped up this morning, and all the work that you see was just today. So it's still a work in progress, but he is just smashing it out of the park.
So if you have any books, anyone, Summer or anyone else on the server that you would like to donate to the cause, MASH will take anything.
So
Just
so
have
you
to
could like
sign it and send it in.
Right, so you can write lore or whatever, and you can give it to MASH, and it'll be added to the library.
Yep.
Exactly.
Oh, perfect. That's really great for people who like to write stories. Oh, excellent. That's lovely.
Heading this way on the right is our vehicle area. This is where we keep our military vehicles, since we are an army. This is the proposed Taddington embassy for Tom's Tatties. It's going to be a Tom's Tatties franchise location here on Sheltie, but I don't think that's going to happen right now. Maybe in the future. We're open to it.
Well, if you get over your conflict, maybe.
Yep.
Everyone should cross their fingers.
And this is the port. So the port is a center of commerce. It's not officially on the CSC yet, but we do have a coming soon Monty's Coffee.
Classic.
And this is the cargo area of the port. We have cranes that load our various cargo and things. And this is to support support the Beetroot Army, and it gets put in the containers in the back and stored and added to our storage system.
Nice.
And over yonder.
Yes, those are the fields, right?
That's the
Those are the
beginning
fields.
of the fields. MASH 456, or we like to just call them MASH. MASH has made the Crimson Fields, and as part of the lore, MASH was inspired by Williams' Million Wheat Project,
right,
and wanted to create the largest field on the server of any type, and so set out and started to make this giant field of beets. It has been expanded 4 times and is larger than the rest of our entire base.
Excellent. No, that's lovely. I remember helping MASH plant this in January, like the last bit of it.
Our next stop, if we around here, you can get a sneak peek of the our internal rail system via the tunnel over there.
Now we come up here, and this station will eventually be connected to the SRN. I've already talked to the SRN appropriate line managers.
Oh, excellent. Good.
So this will be on the ring line. Oh, but we probably should check out the Giga Lab that we have down here. What do you think,
We
B?
can't forget my lab. This is my cozy little space that I have been working on. It is not complete. I still have many research projects to do, but in the meantime, we have been working on trying to see if we can enhance the beat. Can we make a beatier beat, a stronger, heartier beat, something that
Or
could
nutritious
power?
beat.
Exactly, that could power an army, that could power maybe even a vehicle, a building. Who knows?
Okay, use it as a fuel source for a building or a vehicle.
Or a machine.
Or maybe even the server.
Well, I mean, certainly keep up your experiments, but you might want to have a chat with Iron about that one.
And this is my assistant lab tech. They're very useful.
Oh, they're so cute. I love your lab tech.
And my beetroot taste testers, they're just suspiciously large dogs. We're not sure where they came from. I'm still working on the research into that.
They are adorable, whatever they are.
Mm-hmm.
Is your lore written down anywhere, like on the wiki or something for people to read?
Some of it is, actually.
We should probably, we'll be updating it again soon, but we have some of the earlier stuff in there, how we started and everything else.
Okay. So if somebody were to watch this base tour and wanted to join the Beat Army, how would they do that?
Well, they could contact any one of us, actually. Myself and B and Orem and Mash are kind of higher up in the hierarchy, but really they can contact any one of our members that are online, and we'd love to talk to them, show them around, and really just have fun together. That's what the Beetroot Army is all about. We're all about having fun, enjoying each other's company, building, exploring, engineering together.
And
that sounds great.
If they want some more information, they want to learn a little bit more about us, we do have an embassy in the Retriever spawn town. Just look for the giant beet, you can't miss it. But currently, if they want to find something on Shelty, it's best just to visit the HQ/P-Home Beethaven.
Perfect. I can't wait to see what happens between you and Taddington.
Oh, I think it's going to be really exciting. And the final location on the tour is going to be the Bastion of Growth. We're still working on some of the lines and the rails. If you want to step over here, I'll call the minecart, and there is there's a second or so delay, so you can get in without rushing.
Excellent. Thanks for having me over, guys.
And here we go. Now, the
Missed
area
the
that we're
button.
heading to... You missed the button?
Yeah.
The area that we're heading to, this tunnel was designed by me. And it's taking us to the Bastion of Growth, which is Orem's area, the Special Forces combat.
Excellent. This is really a lovely tunnel.
Thank you.
I've been in many a tunnel here on Dogcraft and Minecraft in general, and this is just top-notch.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I definitely wanted it to be an enjoyable experience. And this is one variation that's specific for the underwater section and Orem's area, and the tunnel that goes to the Crimson Fields is a little more red, has some different palettes. And welcome to the Bastion of Growth.
Thanks.
So this is Commander Orum's area. He's in charge of this entire area. So everything here currently has been built by him.
Wow, that's a big building.
Yeah. This is the headquarters building for the Bastion of Growth. It has offices upstairs, and it has road and horse network inside. And this is the horse training obstacle course.
Oh.
And heading out here and around, there's some jumps, some parkour for the horses, stuff like that.
Nice. That sounds like a lot of fun for the horses.
We have some tents, supplies, villagers here. I mean, Orum has just done an amazing job. This whole place is just beautiful.
Yeah. How do you keep the villagers inside? Wouldn't they wander away?
So I believe that, what Orum has put up in specific locations to prevent them from leaving, a hole. Inside of that is, I believe, sweetberry bushes covered with carpet.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the villagers are not the brightest creature, and you may notice that some of them have chosen to access their workplace from behind the tent. But we're working on it. That's what this location's for. We're doing training.
Right. Yeah, well, good training program is definitely needed.
We have our lift to lift our supplies and vehicles up to the next level.
And horses.
And horses, yes. That horse is in there for its own personal safety. And this is our parade field. So whenever we have an event, like a build event or something like that, we meet up and I give motivational speeches. The Beetroot Army is all lined up down below, the ones who attend, and I give motivational speeches from up here.
Fair enough.
And with that, you have seen Beethaven.
Thank you for coming by.
Thank you for having me over. It was really nice to come and visit.
Of course. Anytime you or anyone else wants to visit, you're welcome to. And if you want a tour or if anyone wants to see what's going on or has any questions, we're always available.
Great.
Our members span the globe on most of the time zones. I think we're spread out enough that the sun never sets on the Beetroot Army. So there's usually someone online.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you. And yeah, so everyone should check out the Beetroot Haven.
You can go to /phome Beethaven. We'll get you right in front of the HQ.
Don't tell Tom I was wearing that uniform, okay? I'm in enough trouble as it is. I don't want to be banned from Tassington.
Hey, have either of you guys ever banned anyone?
Huh?
What?
You know, because you're both moderators. I mean, Monty, you're even a head mod.
Well, yes, I suppose. But only for good reason.
Like, for building with magenta glazed terracotta? Or keeping those poor villagers locked in trading halls?
Well, no. But...
Not even for eating cheese on weekends?
Oh, actually, we do ban people for that. Straight to jail.
Monty?
Okay, just kidding. But what if the people did want to know what would get you banned on Dogcraft?
Sounds like it's time to play Banned or Not Banned.
I have so many cows. I will rule the server with the power of bovine. Wahahaha.
Is this really allowed?
Well, having a bunch of a single mob isn't a rule break, but there is a limit. 100 or more mobs in a single location can cause significant lag on the server. So to make a playable experience, players are permitted less than 100 of any single mob in a 12 chunk squared area.
But what if I have, say, a bunch of colored sheep? Or even axolotls?
Nope. Variations of the same mob still count as the same mob.
But what about strays and drowned?
That's where things get a little more complicated. Some mobs have what players would consider to be variations, but their classification is different according to the game. Different loot pools, spawning rolls, and methods of attack make them different mobs entirely, despite how their appearance would indicate similarities. Even though villagers look different based on where they spawn and give different traits based on their jobs, they're all still variations of the same villager mob. A cow isn't a mushroom, but a villager is a villager.
So having over 100 of any mob is a bannable offense?
No, but it is a rule break that will earn you a verbal warning. Repeated offenses will result in consequences.
No! My beautiful bovine army! The cows.
Well, I'm off to put a 7th nodule in my iron farm. See ya.
Well, Nars has clearly learned nothing.
Weren't they the host?
I don't know, man. I just work here.
Guys, what does it say that I'm being transferred to the jail server?
That's all we've got time for this week. See you next time here on the CDNN.
Bye.
Oh, wait. Those were the things we shouldn't do. I get it now. Now, how do I get out of here? Nope.